Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Hi, I'm Emmanuel Catalan, and I'll be playing as John White.
Hi, I'm Robert Howard, and I'll be playing David Blum.
Hi, and I'm Jacqueline Elizabeth, and I will be your narrator. David, rapt, peruses a slideshow of photos from his urban childhood. Parties, ball games, posed groups of friends, images of a happy early life spent in a city where he, as a white male, represented a minority.
Newark, New Jersey. I was born there. Spent my happiest years there. I had two besties, John White and John Black. Love those guys. John White once had a birthday party. It was dope. Cake, party favors, pin the tail on the donkey. When my parents came for me, I noticed something weird about them. They seemed to be acting out some exaggeratedly polite white caricature of themselves. Later, from the back seat of our Chevy, I heard my mother whisper to my father, "He was the only white child there." That was all, but her tone. Were they already envisioning the split level home in a segregated neighborhood where they could barbecue on the lawn and not have to tiptoe past the drug dealer on the corner? Within weeks, they had jerked me out of school and packed me off to suburban honky heaven. Not a single goodbye. But I never forgot my two Johns. Feelings don't just evaporate. 18 years would pass before I tracked down John White and proposed a reunion. John had moved to Atlanta, a long haul from campus. Speeding along the I-85, I turned up the radio and sang myself hoarse. When did I last let loose like that? John?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Sit, please. What can I get you?
You got a whole suite here. You hiding a lady? Who gets a whole suite just for himself?
Special occasion. Live a little. How about some wine? I've been saving this chabliss for just
2 years and 21 days clean. Orange juice?
That's great, man. Bet you kicked. Who needs that shit anyway?
A little weed. Now that's a whole other thing.
I've been known to indulge.
Last one. Light her up.
In a bit. Maybe we could, talk first?
What do you want to know?
Anything. Everything.
You with the FBI. This place bug?
Good one. Is this weird for you? I realize it's been a while.
Weird as fuck. Kidding.
I'd be going there.
So what's on your mind?
Nothing, man. I just missed you. Back in Newark, I never got to say goodbye. I've regretted that. Did you ever wonder what happened to me?
I figured it out. Lots of white families left. Black ones too.
Yours?
Nah. My family's still there. I only came south a couple of years ago. My wife's people are all here. You?
Haven't been back since my grandfather's funeral. Family scattered all over the place. I see cousins on Facebook I never even knew I had. But no place is home anymore. I'm in Baltimore, starting on a master's, environmental science.
Oh, I did a couple of years at Rutgers. Criminology.
Is that what you work in?
Heck no. I'm your friendly neighborhood mail carrier by day. Nights, I help out at my bro-in-law's recording studio.
Oh, dope. You play an instrument?
Bass guitar. You?
Cello. I suck.
We'll have to jam sometime. How about we get stoned?
Cannabis makes me so fucking stupid.
The Great Leveler.
They just legalized this shit already.
You a serious stoner?
Average.
You one of those born too late to be a hippie dudes that go to cuddle parties and do that, what's it called? Orgasmic meditation?
Tried it once. Overrated.
My wife's been after me about it. What grown-ass man needs to be doing that? Next, she'll be expecting me to suck barbecue sauce off her toes. Man's got to lay down the law.
Ever thought about doing stand-up?
Who's joking? Had you there.
She must be cool, your wife. I'd love to meet her.
We'll have to think about that one.
How about I invite the two of you to dinner while I'm in town, if that works for you.
How long are you here for?
Today and tomorrow. I'd stay longer, but final exams.
Always the brain. Who was that teacher we had? Some old Jewish chick?
Oh, Stern. Fuck, I'm already witless. Warned ya.
Those old teachers. It wasn't just a job to them.
Public school pre-2008 recession. My kid could actually get an education.
If you wanted it bad enough.
So, can we do dinner, the three of us?
Thanks, man. But like I said, I work nights. My wife takes classes. She's studying law in case you ever need to get out of jail.
I got busted once at a protest.
Black Lives Matter?
Occupy Wall Street. Surreal, man. We refused to decamp. Cops read us the Miranda Act, handcuffed us, threw us in a cell. 2 appearances in court.
And no jail time.
How'd you know? John, old buddy. I love you, man.
Sure, man.
It's never the same after Newark. No more hanging out on our stoops at night. No more block parties. Just a bunch of white people shut away in their cookie-cutter split levels watching the Brady Bunch. Kids were so sheltered they had to ask permission to cross the street.
Newark was never the same. Nowhere's ever the same.
John, bro, I knew I could talk to you. Some things don't change a friendship like ours.
Not to knock this sentiment, man, but hey, where do you come off talking about friendship? Our friendship. Where the hell you been these past how many years?
Sorry, I shouldn't have assumed.
What do you want from me anyway? You want to know everything? Even if I had the time, I wouldn't.
I get it. I get it.
Do you? I'm sitting here racking my brain trying to remember who the two of us were back then. What made it so easy to ignore your whiteness? Because, man, no offense, but you're as white as Mayor Pete to me now.
If you knew how many times I nearly went looking for you and John, I should have kept in touch.
We still would have grown up.
Yeah.
I don't mean to hate on your feelings, man. But if you think we can just pick up where we left off, then you have another thing.
You know, 11 hours it took me to drive here. And the whole way I'm telling myself, don't overthink this. Don't make it an inquisition.
You take the I-85? What do you drive?
My car? An old Civic hybrid.
Not much legroom.
Yeah. You seem happy, John. Settled.
Just doing life, man.
I wouldn't have expected you to come south.
Nothing to keep me in Newark. Scrambling for my whole damn life. You think if I could just find a job with benefits, wear a nice suit, keep my wife happy, folks wouldn't be so afraid of me. They back off and let me breathe.
I hear ya. Law enforcement in this country's a fucking killing machine.
Got that right.
Every time I watch a video of some cop bludgeoning or suffocating the life out of a black male, I think, that could be John. Another dozen years from now, it might be your son. I worry, man. I worry about you walking out of this hotel, getting into your car, making it home alive.
That's your sorry-ass white idea of empathy? Lord have mercy.
No, I mean it.
You watch those videos?
Of course. They outrage me. Not just me. I mean, imagine yourself face down on concrete with a knee on your neck.
Doesn't take imagination. I've been there.
Gut punch, man. Hearing you say that. If I'd have known. Maybe it's not too late to file a complaint or take it to the media. Can't let these psychos keep getting away with it.
You drove 11 hours in hemorrhoidal traffic to tell me that? I thought, what does that crazy putz want after all these years? To invite me to his wedding? To tell me he's found Jesus?
Who you calling a putz, Negro? God, that felt weird. What makes us do it? Label one another.
Come on, man. It was just a joke.
No. I shouldn't have said it.
Forget it. We're good.
I just want you to know I respect you.
Sure, man.
I always have, even as a kid. You still go to church?
Never miss a Sunday, especially with the wife being a pastor's daughter.
No pressure or anything.
We all got ugly. You need a wife, man.
Oh, hook me up?
Don't you have like those matchmakers?
You think I'm some fiddler on the roof? This is a Christian country. Those Nazis in the white man's march are coming for both of us.
Heavy.
Arsenals full of M134s, AR-15s, flamethrowers.
Chill, man. No use agitating yourself over a bunch of dumbass haters.
If you go down, I go down with you.
Yeah, well, no one's coming for you. You blend right in like lard and mashed potatoes.
Help me out here, John. Why am I so determined to go on believing we were best friends? That it didn't matter that I was some skinny Jewish kid who sucked at basketball.
How the fluke should I know, man? You were a weird kid. Still are. Only now you're a PC on top of it. The cello? How jiggy can you get with the bow?
John Black. That was his line. Get jiggy with it. Cracked me up every time. What's he doing with himself?
Nothing, man. He didn't make it.
Oh, good old John Black.
Didn't make it out of Newark. He's dead.
What?
John Black is dead.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Been gone for 5 years now.
I'm not hearing this. I mean, I hear the words. What the fuck? People don't die at 20.
Depends where you live.
What the fuck, man? How did it happen?
There are stories. Bad drugs, bad hearts. Take your pick. 20 years old and stone cold.
What the fuck?
Maybe I should go.
Stay. You just got here. Hungry? I've got some chicken in the fridge.
Now you're talking. You a white meat or dark meat man?
Good question. Murder it. Tear that sucker apart.
If you're thinking I was still tight with John when he passed, it wasn't that way. We had each chosen our corner. That's how it was in Newark.
What a waste. But you kept it together. That's huge, man. I always knew you were a legend.
Keep bigging me up like that, and I might start to believe it.
No, I'm serious.
You're stoned, fool. Get jiggy with it.
Who raps like that? Get jiggy with it. With it?
On your mark, get set, hit the flow. David Blum in from Baltimore. I go psycho when
This dude talk shit.
just can't sit.
Gotta get jiggy with it, that's it.
Getting jiggy with it.
Nah.
Na 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 na.
Getting jiggy with it.
Na 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 na.
Nah.